Already?
You see that?
No. Well, I would have had the net ready in time if you didn't come off. That's crazy, dude. We've been fishing for like 5 minutes.
Dude, that one was nicer too. He's healing grab.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. I'm throwing the bobber. Throwing the bobber. 100%. That's a great start, though. I think you maybe got him a little slack. Right. So right here, you think? It must have been a pretty obvious bobber down because it's kind of hard to see.
The bobber went down. I was letting slack out there.
See, you just can't get a lure to sink. Otherwise, I would have hooked one by now, probably. You see, I just don't know what depth to put it at. This looks kind of high now. Did you see it come out of the water?
No, but did you not see me fighting it?
I kind of did, but I didn't. I saw your rod tip going like that.
And then I caught it, hooked it right here, shot across my line.
Try and hit this seam right here to not get hung up. Why does my hook keep getting screwed up? You should hook the one like right at 7. Seems like there's not much point in throwing it past this whitewater. What, did you bust off already? Dude, I'm thinking maybe 16 is the play. Well, that's now one fish that Bryce has hooked and missed. I think he just had another one pull down his bobber, and then I just missed one immediately after. So we're gonna be flipping that camera on. It is only 7:30. We've only been fishing for half an hour. Almost looks like there's a fish right there. Yeah, right in here, right in here, right in here. We're gonna work the seam. Feeling good about this. Need to flip the camera on more. You guys haven't missed a whole lot, but we're out here grinding. Water's gotten up a lot higher. We're gonna try and catch some steelhead. We heard about some insane fishing yesterday, so we're gonna try and replicate that. But we've already missed 3 fish in like half an hour. That's crazy. Just gotta work this seam. I think we're at about the right depth that we need to be at. Yeah, with it being high, I think they're starting to push out more this way, which is why they're on this left side. Pulled it down so quick, dude, I couldn't set the hook because when it went out in front of me, I had slack. Got a fish? I try and reel as the bobber gets closer to me, but sometimes it's hard to get all the slack. Is that really a fish? It's hard to catch fish when your line keeps doing like this too. I thought that was a rock, but it pulled my bead down again. I don't know. So you've hooked at least 2 for sure? No. All right, so we just tied on a new rig onto our lure rod. Not probably gonna throw lures, so I put on a little pencil weight on a 3-way weight, a couple feet a leader, and then a cerise speed. We're gonna try drifting that off the bottom. Yeah, I guess we need to throw 16s or 20s. Dude, this wasn't as much leader as I thought it was. Once again, with this high water, it should push my weight straight down. That was a bite, I think. It'd be pretty easy to tell if I get a bite on this one. Yeah, that's fine. This is gonna be fun. Looks a little dark. Dude, nice, I had the camera on. Yeah, dude, that thing's fighting good too.
Yeah.
How am I gonna do this? Woo!
Yeah, dude. I guess you're good luck.
Sure, it's a hatch.
Yeah, it's a hatch.
Let's go, dude.
I guess that guy's good luck.
Dude, I'm probably snagged now because I left my... Here, let me get this out of your way. No shot I wasn't snagged, dude. Well, you were just saying they were out there. Dude, that's crazy.
All right, can you find me a rock?
Yeah, dude. It's only... But it's not even 8:30. 8:28, dude. Hell yeah, dude. Good thing I flipped the camera on, too. I think I got a lot of that fight. I was panicking to ditch my rod so I could grab the net. All right, so he just got his fish all dealt with and tagged. We're now running a double bead. Got pink, I think it's pink pearl on the top, and then the mottled cerise on the bottom, which is what we were thinking would be good, and that's what he was using when he caught that fish. Oh, that's a fish. That's a fish. Yeah, he's... Yeah.
Which side do you want to bring him on? This side, left?
Dude, he did not fight very hard at all at first, but there he goes, dude.
Left side?
Yeah, just gonna let him go. He's a nice fish though, pretty dark. I thought I was snagged, dude, because it was up in that middle. Woo! Yeah. It was like, dude, not even 10 minutes after you just landed that fish. I only took a few casts with this setup. I don't know, what do you think? It depends on how many more fish we hook.
It's a buck, I'd think about it.
It's a buck. All right, he's coming in. I'll bring him this way. Woo! Right into the net, dude. We're keeping him.
Same color meat. Same color meat.
Dude, that was like almost immediately after it got right there.
He's been in the trap.
Oh, really? Dude, that's awesome. I got both of our fish on camera. I almost shut my camera off too, because I thought I was snagged. And then I was like, I felt it pulling. I was like, oh, well, we're both halfway there.
You have a fish? Oh, our net.
Dude, no way.
You might want to bonk that fish. I can go net it for him.
That one looks way chromer. Oh, it came off. Yeah, dude, I'll take this one. Hell yeah, dude. It's a little dark, but it'll be a good stroker one. Yeah, dude, do you see how good I had that hook set? I'm gonna show this to the camera real quick. That's like a bigger one for this spot too. That's probably a 26? Hopefully my rod doesn't fall off. He's gonna make my rod fall. That's awesome. That was 3 fish hooked in like 10 minutes. Boom, look at this guy. Little buck. I hooked him weird, dude. I hooked him in the top of the mouth, but the hook's upside down. That's kind of crazy. I'm gonna bonk him, tag him. Yeesh. All right, we just got done bleeding this fish and a guy above us hooked one. So Bryce is gonna go net it for him. It might be a nice fish too. But yeah, if we're pulling them out of here like crazy, I'll probably be throwing them back until I get a minute from one. This one's a little darker than I was hoping for, but hey, it's better than nothing. We're gonna see what this thing does. Holy, that is a monster. Dude, this must be a freaking pig. Also seems like it drags pretty loose too, but it's definitely a nice fish. I've never had one fight that hard. This one I just caught, that's been one of the hardest fighting ones I've had. And it like, I let it, dude, I let it play out too. I could have,
That was a big fish.
I could have horsed that in more if I wanted to, but I was just letting him play out. I gotta put this one on the stringer. Oh, and that's dinner. We will probably be back here tomorrow. This guy just hooked another fish and lost it. It was a nice fish. That's a money spot right there. Crazy start to the day, dude. Fish?
Yeah. He broke me off at the foot.
Dude, that's like what? That's at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's at least the 6th fish we've seen hooked. Fish. That dude, that's a big fucking chrome one. Yeah, he's not running a whole lot, dude. It was right out in that middle again. I figured it was a fish too. He's kind of coming this way. That's a pig. Yeah, dude, I just was saying about how I can't beat the curse of the dark fish. That's crazy, dude. Okay, he's coming this way. Yeah, oh yeah, dude, totally. That is a fucking monster. That's huge. That's huge. That's huge. No, my drag's pretty loose. I just got to keep an angle on him. Oh yeah, keep running. Keep. Dude, let's go. I think he might be closer up here. Dude. That's like, is that a 40? My arm's getting sore, dude. I'm gonna just let him. Oh, he's going, he's going, he's going. He's going. I hope I have the greatest angle on my camera right now.
No, he's not as big as I thought. He's so big.
He's big. I guess we'll see which net he goes in first. Dude, he's peeling so much drag. Look at this. Taking me straight towards that marker, dude. That's unbelievable. No. It's in the mouth. He's running straight towards that guy. Now he's running away. Dude, he's taking me way downstream. I don't know, should I tighten this a little? I can't, dude.
Water, they'll come up to you again.
Yeah. No! 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 I had him hooked so good, dude. How the f did he come off? Yeah. Oh, man. That got the adrenaline rushing so hard.
Remember, this water, they win more than not.
Yeah, I've never even had a steelhead fight anywhere close to that hard, and it looked like probably 12 pounds.
Based on the tail, I was thinking 12, 13.
Yeah, that's a monster, dude. I thought for sure I was just gonna let him run and I'd get him in at some point, but
Once I saw it roll down below the gauge, I was like, oh no, you're in trouble.
damn it. That was the hardest fighting fish I've ever hooked, steelhead anyway. That got the adrenaline going. That was so heartbreaking though. I know that was at least bare minimum 12 or 13 pound, low 30s inches steelhead. It was a fucking monster, dude. And it was taking me, I couldn't, with 30-pound braid, I couldn't even pull him in. He was just pulling me all over the place. That fight was insane though. That one hurts. That one hurts bad because I had him hooked good. I was fighting him for too long. I couldn't really do anything. That fish was so powerful. He was just having his way with me. And a couple times I thought we were gonna get him in the net and then he had other plans. I thought I was on my way to a limit too, but we're gonna have to grind harder. And that was only like 20 minutes after I caught that first one. That's the biggest steelhead I've ever hooked. And it's not even close. I didn't think he was that big at first when I first hooked him. I thought it was a nice fish and then I saw him roll. Hope you guys could see it in the camera, dude. I saw his body so many times and my legs are still shaking. They're gonna be for a while. That was the craziest fight I've ever had in my life. I just casted it right up in this area. As soon as it got right in there, it was just instant bobber down. Honestly, I probably should have horsed that fish in a little bit more at the beginning while he was still over here. But once he started just peeling drag and going straight down there, I knew I was in trouble. But I figured I'd be able to get him back eventually. Because normally steelhead, you know, they go for a while and run out of fight. But that fish was not running out of fight anytime soon. Which is exactly what I was looking for. Just unfortunate it went the way it did. That's definitely top 2 or 3 most heartbreaking fishing moments I've ever had, and it's not 2 or 3. But we've seen at least 7 hooked in like not even 2 hours. That's insane. It's encouraging to know that there's fish that big that are coming up here. Both times it was crazy how fast the bobber went down too. I'm glad I got the fight on video. I'm so sad about that fish, but like that fight is going to be awesome to watch, I'm sure. What sucks is we had 2 guys ready to net it. My cousin was right there and another guy was down there, and that fish wanted to stay out in the middle where the current was. Dude, that probably was a 15-pounder. I'm not even kidding. Dude, I'm so happy I got to have that fight. Finally have a fight like that, but I just wish it would have ended differently. Dude, 30-pound braid, and it was pulling me all over the place. I could not do anything. The definition of pain. This guy just hooked a monster one. Yeah, it looks like that's close to the size of the one I lost. Dude, this is the most fun I've had steelhead fishing. That's exactly what mine was doing. They're diving like f***ing salmon. The best day of steelhead fishing I think I've already ever had. It's probably not even 10 o'clock. Dude, I had a bobber down right there. I think it was a rock, but dude, I just realized that that's my first fish on a soft bead outside of the umpire. What did I say on the way here? I was like, hopefully I can get my first fish on a soft bead. And I also said, hopefully I can hook one that fights really hard and is super chrome. You got the net? That's like what, 4 of them now? All
4 big ones.
definite, way over 30 inches too. What's wild to me is like the amount of fish we've seen hooked and he saw hooked yesterday, and it's apparently a shitty run. Oh, that's a pig, dude. That's a pig.
Damn.
That looks like a fat hen, maybe. Oh, he's got a bunch of cuts on him. That's a pig. Doesn't look like she's been in the trap. Dude, that's probably a 10-pounder.
My beans in there, my shit thing up in there.
Good one?
A nice one. Nicer big bucket.
Dude, that sucks. I gotta retie. That's 2 fish just hooked just now. Dude, that's insane.
I'm keeping that one. I think I'm done for the day.
The way I hope that got on camera, dude.
Are you done fishing right now?
That's better than your first fish, though.
That's a slab, though. Question is now, do I keep it, let it go, or keep fishing?
How confident are you in your ability to catch a bigger or brighter fish? I think the hooks are out, too. Dude, it's just like, you gotta drop everything and react so fast. Are you keeping him?
Yeah, it's a hatch. I'll keep it.
Oh, you got what, $2? 10.22, you're limited out. It's like 3 hours of fishing. You didn't get much of a fight out of that guy. Well, I still got more grinding to do. It's crazy how average these are small compared to the ones we've been hooking. That stringer's gonna be heavy as
I'll figure out a way to lose it here in a minute. Oh, you me, dude.
Damn it. You're gonna see, Bryce just limited out. I think I got all that on video. I think I had to turn my camera on to get the fish. Didn't get to fight it very much because he forced it in, but we're trying to work on getting my second fish so we can get out of here. It's only about 10:30, but it's been an insane day. They all remember for a long time. Dude, it's funny how close we've come a couple different times to having double ups, but like we just missed it. Yeah, if I fish for a while and don't get one, I'm probably gonna either have to downsize the bead, try both pinks, or fish with your rig. Dude just hooked up again. Well, I was just starting to, again, think the bite was dying down. It's gonna do the same the other ones did.
John!
Yeah, I see the bobber right there. Dude, that's big.
This guy is.
Right there.
Why do you let them kick your ass? I would never.
We'll put her that way.
He's a darkie. Now he's gonna go up this way. Yeah, I knew exactly he was gonna do that.
There's this time.
Dude, that's insane, dude.
Damn.
Dude, that net is so lucky. It's got some weird colors to them.
Nice little bug.
Yeah, they're all fresh fish coming up. Tom set the hook. I figured that was a fish.
I think
That's crazy. I was casting right there and nothing was happening. Must have been a big buck. You better not do the same and go down. Oh, I was just saying you need another fish to net.
yes, sir.
Oh no, he's gonna go down, dude. He's hooked. Dude, that's probably another huge one. Bro, that guy casting does not help. Nothing you can do. That fish, they're all doing that. They're just shooting straight down. All right, we just got this new setup tied on. Some cool guy gave us a couple of plastic beads, and so we're doubling up on those. They've been hooking a lot of fish on them, so it should be working. Must be a nice one too. Uh-oh, he's gonna start going down.
Fish down there.
Fish.
I thought I saw it get slacked.